Okay, so have you ever looked in the mirror and you're like, oof, I wish there was something I could do about these wrinkles or like this stubborn fat just won't go away?
I hear ya.
I mean, we all have those days, right?
We do.
So that's exactly why we're doing this deep dive today. It's all about these non-invasive aesthetic treatments.
That's right.
Like, basically think of it as your guide to figuring out all the ways that these techniques can really like help you achieve all your aesthetic goals.
Exactly.
So we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of different treatments today. There's mesotherapy, carboxytherapy. We've got liposonics, ozone therapy, radiofrequency.
Those are the big ones.
Yeah, so we're going to break down each one so you can really understand how they work, like what you could expect, and then ultimately you can make like informed decisions about, your own beauty journey.
Yeah, because knowledge is power, right? And I think it's really exciting, like how much this field has advanced. Like people are looking for ways to kind of, enhance their appearance without having to go under the knife. And these treatments really offer some pretty amazing options.
Totally, and I think, even just starting with mesotherapy, right? Like I know for me, I'm always looking for a way to erase the fine lines around my eyes and mouth.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an everyday struggle.
Yeah.
So mesotherapy, it seems like it might be the answer because it involves these like tiny little injections that deliver specific substances exactly where they're needed.
Exactly.
So we're talking about you can reduce cellulite, you can minimize fat deposits, smooth out wrinkles, even tighten loose skin.
It really is amazing.
Right.
What I think is so fascinating about mesotherapy is that it's like a targeted approach. Depending on what your concern is, they can actually customize what they call a cocktail of ingredients.
Oh,
So,
right.
like, for example, you're dealing with stretch marks or you want to like minimize the appearance of scars. They often use enzymes in that cocktail to stimulate collagen production and promote skin regeneration.
Interesting.
And the best part is you see results pretty quickly and there's really not much irritation.
Wow. So it's like a personalized skincare solution delivered like right to the source.
Exactly.
That's so cool. Okay, so now let's talk about carboxytherapy.
Okay.
So this one, I'll be honest, at first I was like injecting carbon dioxide under the skin. I was a little intimidated by it,
Yeah, I get that.
but I am ready to be amazed.
Okay, well, you will be because the science behind it is actually super fascinating. Think of it this way. It's like giving your skin a breath of fresh air, literally.
Oh, wow.
So by injecting these tiny amounts of carbon dioxide, what it does is it encourages your body to increase blood flow and oxygen to that area. And that process actually helps break down fat cells, especially those that are contributing to the appearance of cellulite.
Oh, so it's not like directly destroying the fat cells. It's more like it's boosting your body's own natural mechanisms.
Exactly. That's stimulating your body's natural healing and rejuvenation process.
That's so cool. All right,
Yeah.
so now let's shift gears a little bit and talk about liposonics. Have you ever felt like you have those stubborn pockets of fat that just won't go away no matter how much you exercise or diet?
Oh, tell me about it.
I know, it's so frustrating. But liposonics, it seems like it might be a game changer.
It really can be.
From what I've read, it uses high-intensity focused ultrasound, or HIFU, to actually like target and destroy fat cells.
Yes, exactly. So basically, imagine like this really highly focused beam of sound waves that zero in on those fat cells that are like 1 to 2 centimeters below your skin surface. And then that energy from the HIFU disrupts the fat cells and they break down.
Okay.
And the best part is it's just a single session treatment. So you can potentially see results after just one visit.
A single session. That's amazing. But there's got to be a catch, right?
It can definitely save you time, but it might be a little more expensive compared to treatments that need multiple appointments.
Right.
So it's about, finding that balance between what works for your budget and what your goals are.
I see. Okay, so
Yeah.
speaking of targeted treatments, let's dive into ozone therapy. This one also involves injections, but this time it's with a mixture of oxygen and ozone.
Yeah, this is a good one.
It really does sound like a breath of fresh air for your skin.
You could say that. And it actually works on two levels. So first of all, it helps to break down those stubborn fatty acid chains, which makes it way easier for your body to get rid of fat cells.
Wow.
And then second, it actually delivers a boost of oxygen deep into your skin, which improves circulation and gives you that brighter, healthier complexion.
I love that like so many of these treatments address the specific concerns, but then they also just promote like overall skin health.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that brings us to our last treatment, radiofrequency.
Okay.
This one is all about stimulating collagen production so you get that more youthful, radiant look.
So I've definitely heard of radiofrequency treatments, but honestly, I'm not really sure how they work.
Okay, so radiofrequency energy, basically, it gently heats the deeper layers of your skin. So think of it like a wake-up call for your collagen and elastin, which are those like essential proteins that keep your skin firm and plump and wrinkle-free.
Yes.
And then that heat also boosts circulation, which means better delivery of nutrients and removal of waste products.
Oh, wow.
And then on top of that, it can even stimulate lymphatic drainage, which helps to get rid of toxins and reduce fluid buildup.
Yeah.
So your skin ends up looking and feeling its best.
Wow. So it's like a multifaceted approach to skin rejuvenation.
Exactly.
It's not just addressing wrinkles, it's like improving overall texture and tone.
That's right.
So I think that was a really great overview of, all these different non-invasive treatments.
Yeah, it's amazing how many options there are.
It is.
Yeah.
So, we talked about mesotherapy, which offers those like targeted solutions through the microinjections. Then we talked about carboxytherapy, which uses carbon dioxide to break down fat and revitalize skin. Liposonics, using that high-intensity focused ultrasound to eliminate fat in one session.
It's pretty incredible.
It is. And then ozone therapy, which reduces fat and rejuvenates skin. And then radiofrequency to stimulate collagen production for a more youthful look.
So many options, right?
But this brings up a good question.
Yeah.
With all of these options available, how do you actually choose, how do you prioritize your own aesthetic goals and find the treatment that's really right for you and your needs and the outcomes that you want?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, right? There's no easy answer. It
Right.
really depends on the individual.
Well, I think this has been a super helpful conversation. It's so important for everyone listening to, do their research, consult with qualified professionals, and then ultimately make choices that feel right for them.
Couldn't agree more.
And remember, there's no one-size-fits-all solution in the world of aesthetics.
Definitely.
So, do what feels right for you.
Absolutely.
All right, well, that's it for our deep dive today. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, everyone.